Hi everyone, and welcome back to Outback Polaks. First of all, I want to say a really big thank you for watching yesterday's video. It's received tremendous support and responses as well, so I want to thank everyone for it. If you haven't watched it, before you watch this video, please click the link above here and watch the first video that I posted yesterday in regards to what's happening at Polonia Polish Club in Milton. A really great thing came out, a letter from Polonia as a response to the allegations that the Polish club is for sale in Milton. And I want to go through this letter, and I actually have some quite important responses and questions to ask as well in regards to all of it. So please subscribe, like, and share this video with anyone that you think should see it. More info will come as it happens. So first of all, this is directly from Alice Langford, which is the current president of Polonia Polish Club in Milton. I wish to reaffirm that Polonia never has been, is not, and never should be for sale. It was built and left by the pre- and post-World War II Australian citizens of Polish descent in posterity for their children and their children's children, who are its rightful custodians. Great. Thank you for clarifying that the club is no longer for sale. And it says not and never should be for sale. So does that mean it was for sale, or I don't know. Like, I mean, the rumors have been going around. There tends to be truth in some rumors. So I really wish someone would provide this proof that the club was actually for sale or it wasn't. Let's see if these allegations are actually true. Unfortunately, within the last 2 days, despicable rumours reared their ugly heads. They have been hurtful and damaging not only to our community, but made us the laughing stock in the public forum because someone somewhere has a grudge and decided to play a game. Really? You would not accept members, refuse to hold AGMs. I mean, isn't this holding a grudge? You're doing it yourself. None of the Polish people in Brisbane are impressed with what you're doing, and I'm sure Polonia members around Australia and the world aren't impressed with what has happened. So, sorry, that's not right. What can one say when all common sense is lost and everyone follows a false prophet? Come on. In previous one, you said to play a game. You're playing a game. False prophet? That's horrible. How could you say this? This is not intelligent writing at all. It has not and is not easy to navigate through all the issues that modern technology provides, and it is not easy to represent Polonia, its loyal members, especially when one is attacked personally. Loyal members. Loyal members aren't able to renew their membership cards, and historical members, which are life members, with their names plaqued on the wall in Polonia Polish Club, have been asked to prove that they are loyal members. Life members as well. This is not right either. Here I will name Henryk Kurylewski, who started the rumor by posting on Facebook, Polonia is for sale. Wow. Really? You're naming names? You're talking about us being the laughing stock? But you're posting a letter which is freely available around the world, and you're naming names. Isn't that defamation? There's something wrong here. I don't follow this. It's not right what is actually happening. Whether Henry did anything or not doesn't give you any right to post his name on public here. This is between you and him. Dorota Schwerin gave a screenshot of my personal information, in other words, trolling personal details without my permission. Yeah, okay, if that happened, that's wrong. But apparently it was a LinkedIn profile, which is freely available for anyone to view on the internet. Just type in your name, and it's all there. All the info you want is there. That's what the internet is for. So, unless she's posted your personal home address, your phone numbers, and everything like that, which you have not listed previously, then I don't believe that this is stealing your information. Let me be known that since I have made contact with the federal police and have lodged a formal complaint with Facebook. Okay, let's see what comes out of it. Maybe nothing, maybe something will. If in fact they did reveal your personal information that was not listed, then yeah, this should be acted upon. So I'm sorry this happened to you. I wouldn't want it to happen to me either. So, but again, if it's public information, then it's there. Because of this continuing barrage of attacks by many, including non-members, we are putting on hold all membership applications until such time as we can develop a workable constitution concerning membership in order to protect the association, its reputation, and its assets. Yeah. No. You're putting members on hold? You've been doing that for a very long time. Members haven't been able to renew or find out if they're actual members. So, as I said before, I've been a member for a very long time and I haven't been able to renew my membership. I've never received renewal notices. I've filled out membership forms, haven't heard anything back. People have sent in money and received checks from personal accounts. I'm sorry, this is not in regards to what has happened. You've been doing this for a very long time. So, I don't think it's right. On top of that, you're supposed to be our representative of Polonia. You are the president. And you are saying you're going to change the constitution? I don't think you're allowed to do that without members' knowledge or holding an AGM or an SGM, so a special general meeting, or an annual general meeting. So how are you going to change the constitution concerning the membership? So you're changing the constitution in regards to changing the membership? I think members have to have a say in regards to that. Please renew previous members so we can actually all get together and discuss what you want to do. Since the day of action, it has been very obvious that membership drive for new members has one purpose only: to vote the way you are told. This is political terms is known stacking. Voter stacking. You're absolutely correct. If a bunch of people are basically getting engaged and starting up memberships and voting in one way because one person wants them to, you are correct. This is voter stacking. But you're not renewing members and accepting new members. Aren't you doing exactly the same thing by basically stopping people from voting? So I did this research. It is not up to you to do this. People have the right to be members, especially renew their membership and vote the way that they wish to vote. Now, whether it's against you or for you, that doesn't matter. That's what democracy is about. And we are a democracy. We're not a dictatorship. How many of these keen new members made a contribution, be it in any form? How many have volunteered, offered genuine help, supported Polonia by coming into the restaurant, especially during COVID-19, etc., etc.? Many people have. We've taken takeaways, we've ordered food, I've come in multiple times, my friends have come in, family members. I'm sorry, you're wrong. And how many free meals have you had? How many discounted meals have you had, discounted drinks? How many discounted meals and drinks you've provided to friends or family that have come in, or colleagues, or when you've had your business meetings? I understand the discounts are eligible for people that volunteer there or members, but come on, how have you supported Polonia? By doing all of this, you're supposed to be a representative. Naming and shaming members, and we're not even given the opportunity to help out? That's not right. Looking back, I must admit that I am proud of my achievements. Over the years, I organized funding and did oversee many projects. Some that spring to mind are as follows. Full upgrade to Zakopane campgrounds. Yeah, I agree with you. You've definitely organized some great funds. You are a master at getting grants, and it's fantastic. But you're not the only one that did that work. There were many people in the community that organized funds, donated money, raised money. I was one of them. I raised a lot of money for Polonia. I organized events, did massive Facebook posts to get people into the restaurant and fill it up. So I'm sorry, you're not the only one that did a lot of work. I understand that you're listing all these sort of things, but that's your job. It's your job to promote Polonia, organize funds, organize fundraisers. Anyone on the committee has to do their jobs. You're not gonna, yeah, you'll definitely get some credit for it, but not all. So installing of the lift, yes, I remember when you did this project. Great work, fantastic. Polonia has a lift, brilliant. Upgraded the building by tiling the floor throughout. Yep, good. Fixed the stairs and brought in new furnishings. Yep. Installed a new boardroom, room for archives, manager's office, and refurbished the bar. Yep. Air conditioned the library, installed compactors. Yep. And lately, solar panels were installed, but unfortunately, as the wiring and the switch needed a complete overhaul, this project was put on hold. Here's one though. At present, I am overseeing the upgrade of the car park and the landscaping, as well as the refurbishments of the changing costume room that Wisła uses. I've spoken to Wisła. They haven't heard anything in regards to this. Wisła has no knowledge, hasn't been contacted, has had no emails, not even a phone call in regards to their changing rooms. So what are you actually doing over there? And then coming back to Zakopane, I've been to Zakopane. I've been to Zakopane quite a few times. How much money have you actually put in there, and what has actually happened? I understand the buildings have been sort of refurbished, there have been new bunk beds, but that was happening when I was on the committee and you were just starting out. So can you show us actual proof of what you've actually done? I want to see it, because I think if you deserve the credit, then you deserve the credit. But writing it and showing the proof is a different thing. Just like with everything, you need to prove it. And this is where it gets really interesting. However, all my efforts... get to the next part. Some painting is on the cards as well in order to improve the face of the building and make the Dom Polski, which is House of Poland, more welcoming to all. Well, members would like to come, but I don't think they're welcome at the moment. And as you've mentioned, how many people have helped during COVID-19? Well, unfortunately, because so many people feel alienated and what's going on, a lot of people don't want to go to Polonia and support it and provide money to it because of what's happening. However, all of my efforts seem meaningless to most of you. Thus, as my servitude of 8 years of Polonia comes to an end, I have decided to stand aside and consider my options. Now, this last paragraph is the most interesting. Servitude. Servitude is a slave or slaving, taking care of an inferior property. Thank you for calling Polonia an inferior property. And thank you for calling yourself a slave, or that you were slaving there. Why? If you were having such a hard time and you felt like you were slaving there, why were you doing it? Plenty of people wanted to come in and help out on the committee. Plenty of members wanted to renew membership and be active in the committee and Polonia. Sorry, I know of plenty of people that wanted to help, but they were rejected. So how are you a slave and taking care of an inferior building? Yeah, Polonia needs an upgrade. But it's not an inferior building. It is a building. The foundations are strong. It just needs help. And you're standing aside? How? How are you standing aside? This is what's really concerning, because you're talking about changing the constitution on how members get accepted. Are you doing that yourself and then standing aside? Are you creating something that will have detrimental effects on Polonia, and then you will stand aside? You need to clear this up. This is not a good enough letter to answer all the questions. And standing aside, does that mean you resign as well? Are you resigning? Please, we need these answers. This is not right what's happening. A lot of people are very, very concerned. So our motivation is to keep Polonia and keep Polonia in the hands of Polish people. That is our motivation. I don't know what your motivation is, but I would really, really like to know. So reach out and write an honest letter and help us understand what is going on. As I've said before, what you're doing could be right. It could be helpful to Polonia. But you're not doing a very good job at communicating and telling us what is actually going on. And if we were members, maybe we'd receive newsletters and updates. We would be able to agree with you. But this has alienated so many people and divided our community. And we need to be united and be a solidarity. Please help us understand what is actually going on. I want to thank everyone again for your support and help. I want to thank everyone for the lovely messages I've received, the likes, the shares on the last video, and the positive words. If anything, this has really united us, and I really want to thank some people that have reached out to me and told me their concerns. This has really, really united us, and this is what Polonia should be about. We should be united, not divided. So I thank you. Thank you for listening. Thank you for staying with me, and thank you for watching my channel. I hope to bring you more news. Thank you.